Hey, what's up? Ikigai here. Alright, look. I'm just gonna go on a rant for a second, alright? And I feel like I can trust you and talk to you because you're not gonna judge me. So, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I wish I could get the 3070 graphics card, the RTX. I mean, it's the hottest, it's the latest and the greatest at the time of this video. And you know, I'm actually in a position to get one, and I can't. And it's crappy too, because this is the first time I've actually been able to do this, and it's such a third world problem. But all right, look, let me explain. The graphics card, it came out recently, the 3070 finally, and it's the cheapest of the 30 series, as most people know already. And it's also the most, I don't know, I feel like it's the most accessible to the person just trying to upgrade or build their first PC if they got a couple bucks to spend. But you can't get one because they're hard to find. And I bet this shortage was on purpose. It's gotta be. I mean, shoe companies do this too. You know, they make a certain amount of a product on purpose just so they can increase the demand. It's actually a really smart move when you think about it. But I can't get one now. And there's no way that Nvidia didn't plan for this. I know they had to. They thought about what the numbers were and they decided, okay, this is how many we're gonna sell, this is how many we're gonna produce. I don't care what the media says. I believe there's something going on behind the scenes. But I mean, I guess it is what it is. And I mean, it would be the best use of my money. I could get one like today. With Christmas coming up, I should probably be saving all my pennies so that I could give them to Amazon for some Christmas gifts. But I'm an impulsive buyer, and I could convince myself that it's a really good purchase, even though I really don't need it whatsoever. And there's no way I'm getting anything higher than the 3070 because the other two graphics cards are insane. I mean, the 3080 is like $699, and then the 3090 is like what, $1,500? Like, what the hell? That's clearly those ones are for a particular person, but the 3070 is right up my alley. And you know, I can't even say that if I did get one, I would make the most of it because the card I have now is pretty decent, and I don't have a 4K monitor. I don't even have a 1440p monitor. I have a 1080p 75 hertz one, and I mean, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. The 3070 would be a lot of horsepower to play with. And you know, so yeah, I had two small monitors before that, but they decided to break on the same day at the same time while I was doing classwork. So I upgraded to a widescreen 75 hertz. I mean, I don't really know if that's a upgrade going from two monitors to one, but to be fair, the two I had, they were really decent curved displays, but they were 60 hertz. And at 27 inches for both of them, they were huge across my desk. So now I have a more reasonable desk and a more reasonable space to put a monitor. So, I mean, not to mention the fact that playing on two gaming monitors is stupid. I mean, the two monitors were good by themselves, but when you put them both together to play a game, you had this huge bezel in the middle of the screen. So that doesn't help anybody. It's nice to do things on separate screens, but when you're gaming, it's hot garbage. But I digress. I'm getting off topic here. From what I'm hearing about the 3070, even though it's the lowest tier card, it's pretty comparable to the highest tier of the 20 series, which is just bonkers to me because that card is still, I don't know, depending on where you look, somewhere between $800 and $1,100. and this one costs like half the price, even more so. And it's just bonkers to me. I cannot wrap my head around it. That kind of performance just doesn't make any sense to me. How do you even market the older cards when you're changing the price like this? It's really competitive. They're competing against themselves. I had a GTX 770, and that card came out, I don't know, 2010, 11, 12, I don't know. I bought it in like 2013 or beginning of 2014, and I had that card since this year. Granted, I couldn't play any of my games at a high level, so when I finally jumped to a 2060 this year, it felt like I got a Lamborghini. I didn't know what to do with myself. There was so much performance, everything I could play at max. It was like, what? Oh my god, I couldn't believe it. It was literally game changing. You see what I did there? But this is a major first world problem. I know. I probably won't get one anytime soon, sadly, due to the demand, and there's not a lot of places you can get one from outside of ordering them. And I mean, to be honest, who really cares? Because most people can't afford them anyway, especially right now with the pandemic and all that stuff. I mean, time's tight for everybody, but fortunately not for me. And I can't get one. As a matter of fact, this morning there was 4 at my local Micro Center store, which is my computer toy store. I just love going in there. Everything you need is in there. They had 4 this morning around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and then by like 11:32, they were all gone. So I would have left work to go get one, and I wouldn't have felt bad about it. But I'm so glad that they sold out, because I would have bought it and I didn't need it. So yeah, that's the end of my rant. I just had to get that out. Don't judge me. But still, I wish I had one. That's all I got. Also, please drop a like on your way out. Maybe consider subscribing, as it really helps the channel, helps me out. And yeah, see you next time.